Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike, smartoptiontraining.com. It's Thursday, the 24th of August. This is our daily recap. I'm going to put this out there for free today. If you want to join us, link in the description below. Come on over to smartoptiontraining.com. Let's talk about what happened today. So the last couple of days have been very messy, choppy, a lot of back and forth. Yesterday, we had this big move up, and today we gave it all back. We're right back to pretty much the overnight lows yesterday, and we did this big round trip in the markets. We had gapped up big today, and yesterday we gapped down, and we got exactly the opposite moves. So what's going on here? You have a market that is in August. We have Jerome Powell tomorrow speaking around 10 o'clock. The last couple times he's spoken at the Jackson Hole Symposium, the market cratered. Now, I want to go on record as saying this. I don't expect him to say anything we haven't heard before. He's been very hawkish. He hasn't changed his stance. I don't expect him to change it here. There's no policy decisions being made here in Jackson Hole. The Fed governors are all speaking, and for the most part, they haven't said anything so far today that they haven't already said this month. So, you know, for what it's worth, I don't expect anything different. That said, the market's acting like it's going to be bad. This market is selling strength and buying weakness. So, what you have to take notice today is a candle to take notice. We pushed up into the 50-day. We couldn't hold it. We sold off. We engulfed yesterday's and just about to engulf the previous 2 days action. That is not a good candle as we go into a Friday. Last Friday, we bounced, right? Last Friday, we sold off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we came back on it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll see what we get here going into Friday again tomorrow. Note for people, members, half day for me the rest of tomorrow on Fridays, unless the action's really going on, in which case I'll hang longer. So we'll see. Volume today was a little bit more elevated. We're going to clear the last couple of days volume here. It's around 20 to go. We should be somewhere up around 85 million. What else is going on there? Let's start off with the Qs. The Qs got shellacked today. And if you look at what's going on, breadth is not as bad as you would think. It's negative, but only negative 1,000. It was really big selling going on in tech. And you see the Qs also engulfing the previous 2-day candles, getting beaten up. The IWM and the Dow were up early, showing some rotation. They both capitulated as this went on throughout the day. The Dow especially taking out the whole entire week's range. That is one ugly candle. The banks were strong early. They came back in. Energy is still holding its head up today. But I want to point out that the VIX is not doing a heck of a lot here. It's up, but not going anywhere. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that's NVIDIA. NVIDIA today got absolutely trounced. It's gapped up. It was up over 12%. It opened up very strong, and let's talk what happened here. If you follow our rules in the room, it never gave you a reason to get into this trade to a long side. If anything, it was a short today, and some of you guys in the room were shorting it. And again, here it is on the lows, having come down and filled the gap. This took a lot of names with it. It took the SMHs with it. You have an ugly candle there engulfing the last couple of days. AMD, after yesterday's big candle, new range low, breaking down. Marvel, which reports tonight, getting absolutely trounced with that as well. And then Apple was weak already. And one thing we talked about pre-market here today was that Apple was already weak going into today. It had already gone red pre-market. It had already given that gap up back that everything else was holding. Big down move here, new lows here on this one, giving a lot back. Tesla today been very weak, trying to hold this 230 area, keep coming into it and holding there. And again, you just saw these big selling in a lot of these names that had been stronger. Netflix shellacked, right? Microsoft, also big down move there. You picked a name today, it got hit pretty hard. Amazon back to the 50-day. Google, which yesterday tried to break out, today put a new 52-week high and all the way back to the 8-day. So, I think what you have to do here is to continue to be patient. The one thing I continue to stress to people and members is trade with conviction. You don't want to be big. You don't want to be swinging a lot of size in either direction here, because this is the kind of market that is constantly looking to see who it can hurt more. It's the market leaning long, the market leaning short, and it tends to go after that and go in the opposite direction. So with that said, we got Powell at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be live with you guys at 9 o'clock like normal. We'll see what we get. I'm not expecting much off of Powell, but one never knows. And either way, we'll play it. Catch you guys live in the AM.